Our pursuit is excellence in education. The Limestone Learning Foundation is proud to invest $60,000 to launch Books Are Back, a literacy initiative to further support Indigenous education, equity, inclusion, and diversity through the Limestone District School Board. These classroom book sets are not textbooks, but important topical stories that would otherwise not be provided by government funding. All students should be able to read stories that affirm their lives and experiences, and the lives and experiences of others. Books Are Back will build rich classroom libraries to instill a lifelong love of reading.
We chose these books for grade 4 to 6 because this is a critical time for readers. It's during these grades that students really start to develop an independent reading life. We need engaging books more than ever. Books with different authors and a variety of genres. Fiction, nonfiction, novels in verse, and graphic novels. And books that are the first in a series. Stories that inspire a student to read. It's important, and sometimes tricky, to find just the right book for a student. But when that student makes a connection with a story, it spurs them on to seek out more authors, more series, more stories, building excitement about reading and stimulating positive discussion and empathy.
Students gravitate to new books and new stories, especially if they're windows into perspectives and lived experiences of others. We need contemporary stories because we need books in which children find themselves, see reflections of themselves, and are introduced to new worlds. Books Are Back will do just that. Bring the voices of Indigenous, Two-Spirited, LGBTQ+, Black, and authors of color into the classroom. These stories act as both mirrors and windows, giving students the opportunity to connect, question, explore, and celebrate both our differences and our similarities.
The day the books arrived in our classroom, I put them out in a display, and when the students arrived that morning, it was just like kids in a candy store. They couldn't wait to get their hands on it. Once they got into the books, then they were coming to me and saying, "Look at this, look at that." Lots of the kids were excited that they saw themselves represented because there were so many different diverse characters. There were refugee stories that matched the stories of some of the kids in my class. The Syrian children were particularly excited because Arabic words were included in the books as well. And it gave the chance for the kids who have lived in Canada for multiple generations to see stories written that described other people's experiences. And they were just as fascinated by these books, even though it wasn't their family story.
These books give us the opportunity to learn about other people's cultures and the challenges they have to face through.
I like the book because it had some Arabic words in it, so I really like that. The girl was wearing a hijab, and my mom also wears a hijab, so I thought that was really cool. And I actually showed my mom the book. She told me that she really liked the book too, because she started reading it.
The Limestone Learning Foundation is honored to work in collaboration with Johnson Insurance, the Limestone District School Board, and our community to foster an understanding and love of reading. Won't you join us in our commitment to further equity, inclusion, and anti-racism, and invest in Books Are Back?